want to really get into it, but it's just best. Next, we're gonna go with the shortbread Born This Way Too Faced Concealer. We're gonna let that sit there for a second, cook for a little bit under my under eyes, just that there's more pigment and for it to be a little bit more high coverage because, as you guys saw, whoa, I just choked.